Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's vocabulary lesson. We are in our Wonders curriculum right now, and we are on Unit 9, and we are on week 2 of Unit 9. And this week, we have a new essential question, as we do every week. And this week, we are talking all about good citizens. So the essential question this week is, how can you be a good citizen? So you watched the video already, you learned about being a good citizen, so now we are going to do our vocabulary lesson. And it just so happens that the first word for vocabulary this week is citizen. So maybe some of you are wondering, well, Mrs. Miller, what does it mean to be a citizen? I am so glad you asked that because I'm going to tell you right now. Are you ready? Everyone say the word with me, citizen. A citizen is a person who is part of a community. Pat was a good citizen when she helped her teacher. So if you think about a citizen, and the definition again is a citizen is a person who is part of a community. You are a citizen of the city of Marietta, or you are a United States citizen. You are part of our country. You are a citizen to Buchanan Elementary School. You are part of the community of our school. So it is belonging to a group in a community. So the question is, when have you seen someone being a good citizen? So it could be anywhere. Think about somewhere that you have seen someone being a good citizen. Go ahead and pause the video and respond to that question. The girl in the picture is being a good citizen at school. She is helping her teacher put away books. Good citizens help out in their communities. So she is helping her teacher put away books, which reminds me of all of you guys being amazing citizens in our classroom when we would clean up from Mustu Medu and we would get the class all neat and tidy and get it ready for everything. You guys were amazing citizens. I almost forgot. Everyone say one more time, citizen. Very nice job. All right, your next word for this week is hauled. Everybody say hauled. Hauled means pulled or dragged something heavy with a lot of effort. So you're pulling or you're dragging something that is heavy with a lot of effort. I saw a toddler who hauled a full wagon by pulling it. And now your question. When have you hauled something? Why did you need to haul it? Go ahead and pause the video and respond to that question. When have you hauled something and why did you need to haul it? Now let's look at the picture of a little girl who is hauling leaves in a wagon. The little girl is hauling the leaves. She is pulling the wagon with a lot of effort because she wants to move the leaves to another place. When I look at that illustration, it looks like a very nice fall day with all of those leaves on the floor. Everyone say hauled. Very nice job. Your next vocabulary word, are you ready? Necessary. Everybody say necessary. If something is necessary, it needs to happen or has to be done. It is necessary to pay for your food before you leave the market. I couldn't help but think when I saw this word of our time right now, how we are in this situation that we're in right now with this global pandemic, and it is necessary for us to stay home to stay healthy and safe. So that's why we can't be together at school, because it is necessary that we all stay home. Your question. What is it necessary to do to make a car start? So go ahead and pause the video and respond to that question. What is it necessary to do to make a car start? The woman in this picture is paying for her food at the grocery store. Paying for the food is necessary so you can take it home. Another thing, before I have you say this word one more time, another thing I thought of when I saw the word necessary is that it is necessary for me to love all of you because you're just so lovable. So it's necessary that it happens, right? Everybody say necessary. Very nice job. All right, your next word. I like this one. Remember last week when we had the word organize and I liked that one? Tidy. Everyone say tidy. When something is tidy, it is clean and in order. Our classroom was tidy after we put away all the papers and crayons. I think we're still going. The video just paused on my end, but I think we're okay. Let me read that again in case anything happened. Our classroom was tidy after we put away all the papers and crayons, which of course, I couldn't help but think of our caddies in our classroom. I miss those caddies so much. Do you remember our color caddies on our table? And there was a spot for the crayons, and there was a spot for the pencils, and the crayons stood up this way. They didn't lay down like this. And there was a spot for our scissors, and the scissors always faced down. They didn't point up. And there was a spot for the glue sticks, and there was a spot for our highlighters. I sure do miss those tidy caddies that we had in our classroom. Let's continue. Your question is, how can you make your room tidy at home? How can you make your room tidy at home? Now let's look at the picture that shows the word tidy. To keep their classroom neat and tidy, the children are putting away and organizing the papers and crayons, which all of you were so awesome at, keeping our classroom neat and tidy. Almost forgot. Everyone say tidy. Very nice job. And your last vocabulary word for this week is respect. Everybody say respect. To show respect is to treat others as you would like to be treated. We know a lot about this word because we Blazers at Buchanan Elementary School follow the 3 B's. Be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and follow Kafudi. So we know all about respect because we talk about that all the time. You talk about it with Mrs. Miller, you talk about it with Blazer Bob, you talk about it with Mr. Curtis, Mrs. Downer, Mrs. Moran, you talk about Mrs. Stevens. We talk about respect all the time. But let's continue on to see what they have to say. I show respect to the teacher and students when I am quiet during a test. Now your question. When have you seen someone show respect? So think about all the times. It could be at your home, or if you think back to school, it could be all the times we've talked about respect at school. How have you seen someone show respect? Let's look at the picture of children who show respect. So you can tell these children are working hard. It said that they're taking a test. And you can tell just in the picture, even without hearing anything, you don't have to hear to tell that they are not talking, right? Because their eyes are looking down at their paper. So they are being respectful to the teacher and all of the students by not talking. Just like we talk about in class that we need our respectful thinking time. Everybody say respect. Very nice job. That completes our vocabulary lesson for this week. Wonderful job participating. Everyone give me some air high fives. I'm super proud of you, and I will be seeing you around later. Bye, everyone.